Hi, that is miracle. A miracle just happened based on my knowledge about how this microphone works. That should not be sound in the first part of the video, but it was. For me, that's a miracle because I cannot explain it. I don't understand it. So therefore, I say, wow, a miracle. So now let's, before we say anything about miracles and good luck, you know what we mean. I hope you know what we mean. The reality is that we do not know what we mean by miracles and good luck before we give a good description about this thing. So what is a miracle according to you? Yeah, now let's hear.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Everybody knows what's a miracle.
Yeah, but we don't want to. We want to go deeper. We don't want to just everybody knows. We don't want to be everybody. We just want to give our personal.
So special. We can be everybody.
No.
Yes.
Okay, I don't understand what you're saying, but I'm saying that I want you to give your personal description. Personal. We know that everybody knows what miracle is, you know? Especially in 13th century. They knew it very well. In the before 1000 years before Christ, they knew it even better. And I believe like 10,000 years ago, the humankind knew those miracles, they knew what they are. But now let's see, in today, in 2020, Maria has to give like a good explanation about what she thinks about what is the miracle today in 2020, not even 10 years ago, because 10 years ago things was different. Now let's hear a good miracle.
There's a good saying, there's nothing new under the moon. So in 2020, miracles are the same as in, I don't know, 1300.
Okay, with a few exceptions, like the internet, for example,
Yeah.
or the atomic bomb, or the discovery of electricity. If these are not nothing new under the moon, I don't know. So what is the miracle today? Today, 2020 miracles.
Well, to me personally, a miracle is an event which is very illogical, just like intuition and sixth sense.
Okay.
But it happens all of a sudden. And it's a positive event in one's life. For example, someone lost all the hope and let's see, the person is sick, probably has some kind of terminal illness, and voila, he recovers. Or there are small miracles, like for example, once one is looking for job, right? And he almost gave up, he or she almost gave up, and someone calls and says, hey, there's a wonderful opportunity, you want to take it? Yeah.
And that's a miracle.
You take it. Sometimes, I don't know, I had this kind of miracles in my life.
Okay, me too, by the way.
This is a small miracle, or maybe luck, I don't know. You see, the borderline between miracle and luck sometimes is
almost
very
the same.
blurry. Yes.
In your world is almost the same. A big luck or a good luck would be like a good miracle and a big miracle.
And as I started before, I think that behind any success there's a huge chunk of luck for any person. There are a lot of hardworking and talented people, but guess what? For some reason they are not very successful. And some people have the same, I would say, luggage, same education, same personality, same level of discipline, but for some reason they are more successful than other people. So I think that if people don't believe in luck and miracles, it won't happen to them.
Yeah.
Or it will happen to them not as often as to people who are positive and open-minded towards miracles of the universe.
I see.
What do you think? I know you don't believe in luck.
Well, I believe in luck. I follow a few sentences that I posted in my Facebook wall like long time ago. One of them is I forgot who is the guy. Maybe Abraham Lincoln. He said, "The more I luck, the harder I work, the lucky I get."
The luckier you get.
The luckier he gets. That means that the more he works towards one goal, whatever goal he has in life, you know, let's say he wants to be healthy. The more I work on this goal to be healthy with the cigarette, the more luck will not show up in my life.
You are lucky enough to be alive
Oh,
after smoking so much.
yes, I'm lucky enough. Maybe we can give it to my genes. Maybe we can give it to some other things I do besides smoking, you know?
Well, good genes is luck. It's a pure luck too.
Yes, that is a good luck.
Yeah.
The chance for you to be born is close to nothing, close to infinity.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's a good miracle. A human born,
Yeah, the life is a miracle itself.
the
Here we
life,
go.
it's a miracle, yes. But I'm saying you should take, and I should take, my personal responsibility to create my own luck. That's all I'm saying, because I listen to a lot of successful people and what they're gonna say, and I try to model their behavior, and I found out that the more they work towards something, the more lucky they get. That means, for example, I will give you an example. Now, you want, for example, to go in some kind of business, and you decided, yes, I'm gonna go in this business, and you go into business. And that is me, another guy. And I want to go in business, but we're gonna just do different things. You will go to your business without any prior business knowledge. You will just jump into the business and you will be very successful. Guess what? It's gonna take you a couple of years. If miracle does not happen, you will be successful no matter what. You're gonna start your business, you're gonna work. But now there is me, the other guy, and I will take a business and I would say, wait a minute, how I'm gonna do this business? Maybe it's a good idea to go and see other similar businesses and check what they do. And I go in this place called the internet and I see, let's say I want to go in marketing, you know, and I will go in the internet and I will look for all these people that are very good in marketing, and I will listen to them for a while, and something they will tell me, hey, we have this event for marketeers, you know, we are setting up camps in upstate New York, and we have this place registered, and we booked a place. It's a big conference room, and they will be 500 people, and they will be 10 top marketing guys in the world, and they're gonna come and they will give you a lecture. Of course, this will cost you $500, right? And I will think, wait a minute, what is $500? I can make them in, let's say I'm the average Joe that makes $100 a day, clean money. So I will say, wait a minute, let me make this $500 and go to shortcut all this process of 10 years, finding it by myself, and I will go to this conference and I will meet so and so and so, the top experts of the field, and guess what? A miracle will happen. A good luck will come to me, because I'm not the other guy that wants to do the business haphazardly by reinventing the business himself. Unless he is some genius, you know, he will be struggling for the next 10 years to find out what these guys have done already for the last 5 years. And I will be just the guy to try to create my own luck. It's just a different perspective. I will go to this meeting, and the first miracle will happen, that I will meet like-minded people. and then I'm gonna escalate myself. I'm gonna put myself on a new level. I will not talk to the average Joe that doesn't know jack shit about marketing and will give me usually the wrong idea how should I be doing it because they don't know. I will go to the experts, I will listen, I will take my book, I will write down these helpful tips, and I will meet other people, and that is one miracle. One miracle will happen after another. In just one short day, a good miracle will come to me, a good luck will come to me. So I'm saying that it's good to take this approach to create your own luck. And it doesn't take too much to create your own luck. Anything you set in your life, there is a big help out there in the world. Now, if you're watching this channel, maybe we're the people to help you, giving you these ideas, because you may be confused now. Maybe you're not confused, maybe you just don't know. Like all of us, we don't know. So why not ask? Why not ask other people that actually know? Why we just have to wait for good luck to happen to us instead of going actively and pursuing our good luck? We just have to create our good luck. That's my kind of observation so far that I have been doing. And I can throw like bunch of other cliches and slogans like such as business, for example, in the business and in the skill area, business is not learned, business is stolen, for example. This used to be in the old days. For example, if you want to become a carpenter, you have to go and slave yourself to work for the master carpenter for a couple of years, and you're gonna slowly watch and steal his business, and then you can open your carpenter shop. You can also open your carpenter shop without going and slaving for the master, and then you're gonna hope for the good luck to come to you. But why don't you just go and slave for 3 years? This was in the old days when there was no internet and people really had to move their physical bodies, go dedicate their time, put themselves through the struggles, and sometimes the master is maybe not a good master. Maybe he's a super good carpenter, but maybe he has awful character. So he's abusing you, he's making you work extra hours. This was all reality in the past, but now there is internet, you know, and you can create your own luck very quickly. Yes, that's all I have to say. I think I said it very well. Boom. Round number 1. Boom. You guys decide who won in this argument.
Are we competing?
Yeah, of course. This is like a fight.
You told it before.
What do you think I'm taking?
Convincing and eloquent.
You thinking I'm taking your stand, your side? That's ridiculous.
I thought we were just
This is a
conversing
debate.
here.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna destroy you. Huh?
Dead man.
You are so
I could see the fear in his eyes.
so quiet that you don't even voice this. It's not very convincing. You say nobody.
But you can read my lips, and I could see this fear in your eyes.
Oh yeah.
This sparkles, you know. You should admit that you're afraid of me.
I am very afraid of her. Okay, I admit that. So, what are you gonna say about this?
I would say luck is mostly philosophy and your way of seeing good things.
Well,
And the more you believe in it, the more you say to yourself and to the universe, I'm so lucky, such a luck.
yep.
The more positive events you'll attract towards your life.
By the way, I want to say something. I used to have. Oh, sorry. Go.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're very aggressive, conversationalist.
I will destroy you.
You're a bad listener.
I just don't want to give you the microphone. Okay, go.
Because
Just
he's
go.
jealous, he's afraid of me. I'm suppressing him with my fame, with my eloquency.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Complete. I give you now. I give you all the.
Completed the
I've
statement.
destroyed you again. I shut her down. You see what happened? Yeah, keep going.
No. You were about to say something. By the way,
by the way, because you said the following, I'm gonna reflect on her thing. You will create your own luck, and you're gonna take this path. And I'm gonna talk here from experience. I used to have one guy that used to work for me. He was my top producer back in the days. And guess what his name was? His nickname.
I know his nickname.
What is his nickname?
Lucky.
Lucky, yes, Lucky. Now, Lucky was a special guy. He was like a super special guy. And he was the top producer, and he had a lot of good qualities and bad qualities. But I knew why he was the lucky guy. And I knew particularly why he was the lucky guy when he set his mind to keep his nickname Lucky. And everybody was jealous of this guy because he was the top producer, of course. Everybody was jealous of this guy because he was the top producer. But I knew why he is lucky. First of all, he had the skills. He didn't have the discipline. If this guy had the discipline, he would be like 10 times bigger and better than what he was. But he had the skills. And because other people in my company, they didn't have the skills, when they was watching how he was working, they thought that this is a miracle, and the competition was thinking that, he's just lucky. That was their excuse for them not making it.
But he was lucky to have the skills, wasn't he?
Well, he was lucky to have the skills, but
he was lucky to speak 5 or 6 languages.
well,
He was lucky to have this charisma.
yes, but you call this luck or having the ability to speak more languages? He didn't speak 5 languages, but he spoke 2 or 3 languages. But I mean, like, I don't think this is luck. Maybe it's just upbringing. Maybe it's just the environment he came from gave him these skills.
So he was lucky enough to come from the right environment for this kind of job where you have to work with tourists from all over the world, and you can impress them with
Okay, now I will tell
saying
you.
something in their own language.
I will tell you what I learned from Lucky.
Yeah.
At one point, I decided for me to learn Japanese and Spanish, and I went to another guy in my company, the master of Japanese, and I told him, "Hey, could you give me Japanese lessons?" And he started teaching me Japanese. And I went to Lucky, and this is how Lucky told me, "Why you want to know this?" And I said, "Okay, I just want to know to be better with the clients, on the street." And he said, "Oh, you don't have to know all these languages. You have to know 5-10 words. That's it." And this is how Lucky sees. So he was smart enough to learn a few words in Japanese, in Spanish, in French, and he was making joke of this, approaching clients and talking to their language, and he was grabbing their attention. So that is the Lucky way. You don't need to know the full length, but you need to know the important part to create your own luck. And that is, I know this by experience because I have seen this guy approaching people and tell them something in some language, and they're like, oh, and then he grabs them, and then he does the service and make the sell, and the competition is like, wow, this guy is lucky again. And this is a good example of good luck.
What about miracles?
Well,
Has it ever happened to you when you met the right person at the right time and you were thinking to yourself, oh my God, this is such a miracle. I was just thinking about it. I was just so desperate, and here we go. I have the right person. I don't know, on the internet or personally, you meet someone, the right information comes to you, and
yes.
some people call it synchronicity, just like Carl Jung. When
Exactly.
you think about something, or when you have a specific problem or specific task, and you concentrate on that, the right information comes, and the solution will somehow find you.
Yep.
And to me, it's a miracle. But miracle and luck, those are very old words, and they're old-fashioned words. But we attract it in our life by sending the focus to
The vibrations.
yeah, and plus when you have a positive attitude, you attract the solution faster.
Yep.
rather than you're staying negative and thinking about this particular problem.
Yesterday, 2 miracles happened to me, by the way. 2 miracles happened to me. I was driving. Yes, I was driving. This is a miracle. A guy offered me $100,000 for 2 weeks' work.
Okay, did you take it?
I tried to go forward, but in the conversation happened to be some obstacles. And actually, I don't think this is obstacle because I tried to keep my mind open. But the guy who offered me the money, he kind of didn't go with me. He wasn't staying positive. One of the obstacles is that this what I have, this what we can get together with him was not happening here in New York. Or first it was in Pennsylvania, but then it happened to be that this opportunity is all the way in California. And I told him this, hey, listen, what a better opportunity for us to travel now to California. And I was actually thinking about you because you had this dream. And in my mind this was like, wow, a miracle happened. I will go, I will work in California for 2 weeks and we're gonna get $100,000, and then also I can invite you and you can also help with the work, and maybe money and travel and vacation and opportunity and future opportunity. I even foresaw this opportunity far away in the future. It was about something like huge wall, video wall that some company went out of business, like a huge company. They went out of business and they had to give this wall to somebody. And the wall is worth minimum $100,000. I saw the wall in pictures and stuff, and we didn't go forward. So now the question here is, even if miracle happens to you, are you tough enough or are you dedicated enough to follow with the miracles in life? Because from the other side of all the gurus that I listen to you, they say something like this: miracle always happens all the time, but only those who can capture the miracles, they can fulfill the miracles. I have a joke about that, okay? So what do you think about that? And I will go with the joke. You say, and I will tell you the joke.
Yeah, for some reason it reminded me about Vadim Zelan. And
Yes.
he's speaking about the wave of love.
Yes.
So you, just like a surfer, you should cage the right wave. I'm not very familiar with surfing terms, but Vadim Zelan's I would say teaching is called transurfing of reality. So
Yes.
he believes that you can manipulate your luck. Once you catch that wave of luck, you have to, just like a surfer, maintain it.
Catch
not
the
to
wave.
fall on the water, but just catch the wave and be on the surface, on top of this wave. So yes, you invited the luck in your life, but you have to be able to handle this luck, and you have to be able to attract further luck. So this is an infinite wave of luck. Not infinite, but long enough for you to resolve your issues and problems.
I like your point of view, so I'm gonna say 3 things.
Okay.
First of all, Vadim Zelan is sharing this idea with somebody else, Robert Kiyosaki, who used to be a surfer, and he say they are always, this is what Robert Kiyosaki said, these are his quotes. In life and in surfing, everybody who has been into surfing, they know that there are always 3 waves, and you should always catch the 3rd wave. You know, if you catch the 3rd wave, that is success in your life, whatever it is, health, wealth, you know, like relationship. And sometimes people don't even know that there are 3 waves, and maybe that's why. Now the second thing I'm gonna say, it's my joke. And the joke is this, like Sadhguru, I'll be Sadhguru for a moment. There was this guy who was always praying to God. Hey God, please send me the lottery combination so I can get rich, so I can get my life together, so I can get good with my family, so I can build the house of my dream, buy the cars of my dreams, and blah, 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 blah. So the God say, and then the guy goes the next day, hey God, what's up, man? You messed up. why you did send this lottery combination to my neighbor? You see, he is now successful, he is good looking, he built his house. Why did you send it to my neighbor? And the God says, and then the guy goes the next day again, hey God, you just please send it to me. Don't send it to my colleague. Now you send it to my colleague. Yesterday, first you send it to my neighbor, then to my colleague, then why you're doing this to me? Now my colleague is all wealthy, successful, and he has a house, he has a nice family. I need the money, God, please send it to me. And the God says, but then the fourth day, again the guy starts, please God, send me the lottery. And the guy got pissed off and say, well, I will send you the lottery combination, but I want you first to go to the deli next to your house and buy the ticket. And that is kind of a good joke about good luck and miracle happening to your life. So I will finish here this joke as Sadhguru. Unless you do the right things will not happen to you. So you have to, first you have to know what are the right things. And most of the people will give you the wrong information. So it's very important to be careful. Who do you listen to? Yesterday I was thinking about that, and I say, wow, I'm so lucky. This is what I literally said to myself. Wow, I'm so lucky because I'm listening some of the smartest people on the planet Earth. I have like a list of 500 people that I either gonna listen this guy today or that guy. Some people about health, some people about wealth, some people about relationships. But these are the top 500 people, that the experts on some of the topics. Each one is expert on some topic. For example, if you want to know about health, you should go to YouTube and listen to a health therapy podcast. That's a very informative thing. If you want to know about health, you will not only go to know the basics, but you will know the minute details about how your body works, how your mind works. There's an excellent guy who does this podcast. He's super successful first, and he decided to make this podcast. His dream is so big, he wants to beat Disney. He wants to become the new Disney in YouTube, believe it or not. And I'm pretty sure that this guy will create his own luck by just being consistent and doing the thing, and he will be super successful. And that's it, all I had to say. And the third thing, I forgot what is the third thing, but it was something. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
You have to speak louder.
What do I think? You know what I think. Believe in good things and good things will happen to you.
Yes, a good mindset.
Yeah. That's my point. We didn't have to spend 30 minutes in debating this idea.
I like to listen debates. I like to listen debates because it gives you two perspectives that are usually opposite perspectives. So the debates, you know, they say in the debates the truth is born, and the truth is somewhere in between of these two opinions. You may be biased towards one of the opinions. Maybe you are the person that believes in luck, that luck will haphazardly happen to you. Or maybe you are the person that believes that you can create your own luck. Whether you are this guy or that guy, luck will happen to you.
Yeah, but luck itself, it's not enough. It's just a good component for a good life, or for the fulfillment of your project, your dream. It's a good thing to have.
Let me see if we are still on record. Yes. Oh, we are still on record. Fantastic.
And besides luck, you will still need self-discipline, you will still need hard work and learning and
skills,
and you will still need to buy the lottery ticket, to try the lucky combination. You will still need to go out to the deli to spend $5 and to get the ticket. So some effort will be required for you to succeed.
Yes, there's no free lunch, and it's an energy exchange. If you don't put the energy, energy will
Yeah.
not come. If you don't send the energy to the universe, you will not get energy back. And I believe completely different. The more I believe that the energy works differently as what most of the people are saying about energy. I believe that the more energy you send to the universe, the more energy you're gonna get from within. Something like this, you know, I cannot verbalize it, but I know this by experience. If your goal is to help 1 million people and resolving a big problem, all of a sudden from within you're gonna find absolute power. That is a miracle. That I would say that's a miracle we cannot explain. No scientist, no guru, nobody who I've listened explain this phenomenon, but some people are suggesting this, and I found out through my personal experience to be true. The more energy I expend, the more energy I got miraculously. For example, when I worked on a project like 2 days ago, you asked me this question, but how you work till 4 in the morning and woke up 6 in the morning or 8 in the morning? Can I say, I don't know. I just have this boost of energy, and I believe that the future is pulling me in this project, you know, so that's my point.
Yeah, I agree. So, what will be the moral of this conversation, of this debate? Expand more positive energy, believe in good things, and good things will happen to you, and big amounts of energy will be sent or will be generated inside you, according to you, right?
Alright, let's summarize it. The more you give, the more you get. That's sounds like cliche.
Yeah, not just this, and don't be negative, be positive.
Don't be negative, yeah. Stay positive, and positive things will happen to you. It is the way you perceive the world, like the Einstein, my favorite quote of Einstein. It's the most important thing is to determine if you live in a positive universe or in negative universe. And this is simply perspective, you know. If you change your perspective, if you start believing that the universe around you it's perfect as it is, you can be very easily become a perfect person. And if you believe in negative things and negative people and negative events, negative things will happen to you. And what better proof to see that the universe is perfect? Just all you have to do is just to look around.